good evening, and welcome to the first episode of the Seeing Double podcast, of which that name is still pretty tentative. So if you have a better recommendation for a name, we're all ears. So that being said, let's get right into it. I'm Eli, your host. That's also Eli, your other host. So, that being said, you have any words? No, I'm ready to get this started. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. I'm ready. We also got our lovely producer behind the camera. Do you want to say a few words back there? Nice. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's get right into this. First off, happy to start the podcast. Happy to be here. In the new facility, the new studio, the new apartment, the new state. We just moved to Nebraska, so that's something that's really exciting. If you ever told me, "Hey, man, you're moving to Nebraska," I probably would have been like, "You're crazy." But here we are. It's a lot different than what you like. I don't know. I kind of liked it so far. It's different. It's different. It's different from what I thought Nebraska was going to be. Yeah, no, it's definitely not what you would expect. Granted, I've been to some other parts of Nebraska since I've been here. Those are, in fact, exactly what you would think. But Omaha, it's quite different. It's actually quite an enjoyable place to be. So, that being said, I actually love it here. And I'm going to be sad, when it's time to move on. Perfection is my enemy. So, if any of you guys follow me online, which some of you might not, lucky you if you don't, but if you do, you've seen that I've started posting on TikTok and Instagram Reels, which has actually been quite the experience. For those of you who don't know, the rush that you get when your video gets 1 million views is like nothing I've ever had before. For 3 days straight, I was going into TikTok every 5 to 10 minutes just so I could see that little banner pop up at the bottom with, 18,000 likes. And it was just like, whoa. It's just it was such a fun experience. I really enjoyed, having that experience and having a video do so well after, I don't know, all my other videos have gotten 600 views. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting here, oh, I'm famous. If you're one of my day twos, be grateful, because the second I get a little bit more clout, my day ones, they're getting switched up on. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with that? Or is that just is that something crazy? Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. What? I mean, honestly, I do get it. At the end of the day, your day ones, it depends. My day ones, for instance, there are some that are getting switched up on for sure. I just think that's, I don't know. You just get, why not, So our next topic that I really wanted to get into was, I don't know, man. Oh, Nebraska. Let's talk Nebraska Hinge, okay? At least particularly Omaha Hinge. So I've figured out why every single volleyball team in Nebraska is just disgusting.
Why? Why is that?
It's because every girl in Nebraska is 6 foot at least. Dude. Okay? I'm going through Hinge, and it's oh, wow, she's stunning. Oh, nope, sorry, 6'1". 6'2". Okay, 5'11". And a short king like myself, that's crazy. At 5'11", can't be competing with these girls who, I'm not looking, I don't know. I fired off one. I was like, yeah, what's it like? I was like, are you into short kings?
What'd she say?
She never responded. So, also granted, I know that in retrospect, 5'11" is not necessarily a short king.
It is today.
Depends who you ask. Unfortunately for me, I'm pretty much the shortest out of all my friends.
Same.
I do have two really, 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 actually 3 really, 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 really short friends Tanner, Spencer, and Josh. They're just like super, super, super short. So shout out to you guys for always making me feel tall, when we go out or just walking together. Like, I feel so tall because of how short you guys are.
You need that, though.
But anyways, I'm just kidding. They're all probably an inch maybe shorter than me. But I just like to give them.
That's a lot.
I just like to give them crap for. I send them all like the short jokes on Instagram. It's like the greatest time of my life. I get so excited. But I'd be so pissed if someone who like was just like an inch taller than me sent those to me. Like, I'd be so mad. So maybe I should stop doing that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Hinge is crazy out here. It's ridiculous. Like, I'd be so pissed. But hey, Short Kings got to stay together. Short Kings got to do their thing. I don't know. It couldn't be me. Could not be me. I feel short all the time. But so you just went to Nashville last weekend.
I did.
Tell me about that trip. Tell me about how that trip came about, what you did. Just give me the highlights, give me the lowlights. Tell me, how that trip was. Yeah, dude, Nashville was sick. It was super spontaneous. Like, I'd never been there before for fun. Like, I'd been there for, other things. But it was really cool. I got to see buddies from college. Got to see Twin Sick. That was a musical group that I had wanted to see for quite a while. So how was that? I've always wanted to see Twin Sick. Like, I love their music. Dude, it was actually really sick. Like, it sucks because they went for like 3 hours and their music.
Really?
Yeah. No, and their music. I hate when artists do that. I hate that so much. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, it's
like, you want to see their stuff.
I don't know. It's different. Like, they played a lot of different stuff. Not as much of their like normal music. Just kind of like their full like DJ set, which like I understand, but it was good. But yeah, Nashville was awesome. Didn't get any racking though, which is unfortunate. What? Wait, hold on. What on earth is racking? What is that? Yeah, no, racking is a word that one of my buddy's friends taught me, and it stands for roll around and kiss. So it's like if you like take your girl home, but like you just like make out the whole time, which like is very respectable. Like, I respect that, and that's something that like I would much rather do. But yeah, it's like if you just do that, we call it racking, like RAAK. Dude, that's electric. I've never heard that. Like, I love that. I'm gonna start using that. That's so funny. I got a buddy who that's the only thing he's ever done. Yeah, no. So racking is awesome. It's the life goal is just to rack forever. Well, no, not quite. But I respect it. But yeah, that's a respectable activity, right? It's a good word.
That's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a good old rack, right? Like, so another tangent that I kind of wanted to, touch on, go over, was in fact, what? All right, people are always like, I need TV recommendations, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna give a Mount Rushmore. We're both gonna do a little Mount Rushmore action for our favorite TV shows. How about you do currently? Okay. So all time, starting off the list at number one. Ooh, number one's crazy. All right, I'll go not in any particular order, because it's Mount Rushmore. So what is it, 4? So I'll go White Collar, Suits, which is like so mainstream now, but we're not gonna do that. Love me some Hawaii Five-0. Madam Secretary, honestly, hot take. I love that show. Such a great show. But, dude, I don't know. Elite show. Like, honestly, granted, Entourage 1-1. I love that show more than, like, that's my favorite show.
Not even a hot take. Greatest show ever.
Yeah. So we're going Entourage 1-1. And then, I don't know. Fill in the rest. Yeah. No, we'll figure it out. Easily. So, all right. That being said, what are your favorite shows in the moment right now? What are you rocking with? Dude, I don't know. I've been watching a lot. I started rewatched Peaky Blinders, watching Succession, love Entourage, but I got into House of Guinness. It's so good. Oh, dude, I heard such good things about House of Guinness. I got to watch that. Yes, you do. My buddy Tanner, he loves Guinness. I've never really like been into it that much, but yeah, no, I didn't either. Maybe I'll go to Ireland.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad idea.
I don't know. Is that what you call it? Splitting? I don't know. Splitting the G, right? I don't know. I was never really big into Guinness.
I don't know.
maybe I just ruined all credibility. But the show is really, I've heard really good things. Yeah, no, the show is awesome, like top tier. And then I don't really know the rest, to be honest. Like I don't know. Landman. Yeah, so we're going to go House of Guinness, Landman. Your Friends and Neighbors was really good. I watched, when I first got here, I watched Nobody Wants This or something. That was also really good. I really enjoyed that. So that being said, I think that's my list currently at the moment. It's a pretty good list. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen all those shows, and I can concur that that's probably what I would say is my Mount Rushmore as well. Just excellent. Oh, Breaking Bad. Oh, please, can we get that on here? Top
Breaking
tier.
Bad is electric.
When did Breaking Bad come out? I think it came out in 2008. Yeah, that's crazy. That's such a good show. The whole what's it called? There's like a schedule of like how you're supposed to watch it. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, no, I saw that. It was like Better Call Saul and El Camino, there's a schedule that came out that says how to watch like all the different shows in the Breaking Bad universe, like Better Call Saul, El Camino, stuff like that. Yeah, have you ever done that? Like I really want to get into that because I love all those shows. I never saw El Camino though. I'm not gonna lie. What's it say? Did you lose it? Okay, here we go. I'm on the edge of my seat. No. Okay. No, that makes no sense. Okay. Start Better Call Saul, watch until season 6, episode 9, and then watch all of Breaking Bad, followed by the movie El Camino, and then finally finish Better Call Saul, season 6, episode 10 through 13. And that gives you the whole chronological timeline of Breaking Bad from start to finish. And if you haven't seen any of those, you need to watch them as soon as possible. Like, those are top tier. Yeah, I agree. No, Better Call Saul Breaking Bad's the greatest show of all time. Kind of switching up a little bit, getting into sports a little. Something that, I love to speak about. I love to have hot takes about. I'm a huge Penn State fan. What do you think about the Matt Campbell hire, since we're on the subject? I think it's great. He's done great things for Iowa State. He's been a winner. I think it's great. Honestly, the whole Franklin thing was definitely a little interesting. I wanted him gone, but at the same time, what he did for the program was awesome. So we'll see if Matt Campbell can win the big game and get Penn State over that hump. But I don't know. I like the hire overall for sure. I mean, you can't ask for anything better, to be honest. And no one else was available. Everyone was gone. All the greatest coaches were locked up because Penn State got them paid. So at the end of the day, what are you going to do? I think it's a great hire. I think it's going to be great for the program. So I think it's going to be great for everyone involved. But I do think that, obviously Signetti was like who I really wanted. But, at some point, I think that the way that Penn State handled the firing rubbed people the wrong way, especially Jimmy Sexton. I saw that he kind of had a role in sabotaging the hiring process for everybody involved. Yep. So, anyways, kind of moving on. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Daniel Jones, that's so sad. Yep, that's what happens. Yeah, no, I think it was the best you could do at the time. I forgot I was supposed to ask about Achilles. Dude, Achilles injuries in the NFL, and hamstrings, crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just not stretching or something. It's going crazy. Everyone's tearing their stuff. Every day it's a new, horrible injury. That's what athletic trainers are for, of which I am not one. So I'm not going to have an opinion on something that I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just need to hydrate. I just don't know what's going on. So I'm not going to pretend to even have an opinion on that. Yeah. That's respectable. But there are plenty of things that I will pretend to have an opinion on that I do not really understand. So don't think, oh, he's so great, because I love to have an opinion.
Sounds more like
sometimes.
Right there. Yeah.
Oh, dude, freaking okay. If you're Notre Dame, okay, what's going through your mind? I was talking about that with a friend. Okay, let's make a point here. We're going to say, screw you to the committee and also screw you to all of our fans saying, hey, you were planning on, coming to our bowl game. You were planning on going to the playoff game. Sorry, season's over. Oh, and you seniors who are never going to play football again, that you were in your mind saying, oh, yeah, there's I got at least one more game. Yeah, sorry, buddy, your career's over. All because you guys wanted to prove a point? What point are you trying to prove? Like that makes no sense to me. For all the underclassmen, the coaching staff, yeah, maybe you got another year. But for all the seniors who aren't good enough to go to the league, which by the way is most of the team, like most of those seniors aren't going to the league.
Yeah.
Career's just over. Maybe they'll go play in the Reese's All-American like All-Star Bowl or whatever.
That is crazy.
That gets approximately 227 viewers. That's just gonna like try to boost their, like their draft stock. That's not happening. The career's over. You're never playing another college football game in your life. That sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's ridiculous.
It's tough, man. It's tough to see. I feel bad for all the guys who are never going to play again. But I don't know. There's some ego there. But who knows? All power to them for, making the decision to just, all right, we're just going to go sit at home and watch the game on TV. But, people get to do what they want. Anyways, I don't know. That's to me that's freaking crazy. That just sucks for everyone involved. Like, I don't know. I agree.
How else to convey that? Like, all right, man, go prove a point. Have a fun, telling your kids that. I mean, that's still respectable, I guess. But it's like, what? I don't know. I don't get the point. Whatever. Have fun, watching from Cancun. Speaking of Hinge, how is Hinge going for you? Being in Nebraska now, like what is the Hinge life like for you? Because I touched on how it is for me seeing, the USA women's national basketball team. Yeah, I mean they played ball, but average height out here is 6'3". Not really, but it's a lot of really tall people. So what is that like for you?
Yeah, it's been great. I've had a really good time.
I got some good matches.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I got a match. So you match with someone in. Okay.
Yeah. No, we talked about it off camera. No,
we're not going to get into those details. But.
Nope. But no, it's we're in a good spot for sure.
It's good to know. Good to know. Good things are happening.
Absolutely. I'm enjoying it. Me too, bro. It's awesome. It's a good time.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited.
But yeah, I mean, Hinge is crazy.
Okay. So what tangent am I going back on? Please, bro, just let my phone make it. Accidents must be heaven. Okay. Yeah.
We got like 10 more minutes.
Dude, is there more to talk about? I think that's a good first episode. Maybe not. Let's talk about the gym and health and fitness and kind of what that's like moving to a new spot. Because you get, at least for me, I really get into grooves and routines. Like I'm super, super routine oriented. And if
that's good,
a certain routine is not, going well, which is really bad because routines, when they don't work, like when you can't go through your daily normal routine, like if that throws you off, then your routine wasn't that good to begin with,
Yep.
And for me, if I get out of that routine or if I'm somewhere where I can't do that routine, I'm kind of cooked, which is something that I really need to work on because quite frankly, life is life and you're not going to be able to get into a routine every day. And so, I mean, ironically, I need to get into a good routine because I'm not right now. I also need to learn to be more adaptable when it comes to my goals, like my fitness goals. Like I will lock in, lose fat, build muscle, eat great for a period of time. And then it's just like over. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, it's super, super high where I'm like super, super locked in, making super, super good progress. And then immediately it's just, see ya, buddy. You're fat again. Not that I've ever been like super lean, but it's like, I don't know, get really, really, not like really, really fat. But I keep like hitting PRs in the worst way possible, And that's just not something that's enjoyable. But that being said, would you ever do like PEDs or steroids? Like, is that type of physique what you would want in life? I mean, yeah, but like,
I don't think it's worth, going through everything that you have to go through.
I also don't really like needles, and also don't know where to get anything. So that's another issue. Even if I did want to, I have no idea where to get it from. But yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, like I always see these jokes. It's like 3 reasons I don't take steroids. It's like number 1, I don't know where to find them. Number 2, I can't afford them. And I don't really know what the third one is, if I'm being completely honest. Do you know what it is?
No,
No,
I don't.
well, it can't be that good if no one really remembers
no,
it.
I can't.
But anyways, I don't know. I just think like, actually, I just joined a new gym today.
Did you?
Which was funny because I was like taking the tour, and it was like, I took the tour, I got all the paperwork, I was gonna leave, and then this girl comes in, like right as, like I was getting ready to leave. The guy was like, "All right, man." This girl comes in, she's like, "Hey, I'm signing up." I was like, "Yeah, I'm signing up too, actually. Let's make this official."
Bro, it's so weird.
So we made it official. I found a new gym today.
That's good though.
It's kind of a weird way to do it, but all right. But no, the gym was really cool. I was gonna sign anyways. Like that was mostly a joke. But yeah, no, it's a really nice gym. It's like 2 levels, which I really like. And it was like 5:45, and it was so empty, which is really cool.
That is crazy.
Oh, also, okay, another thing I wanted to talk about, especially now that I'm like starting a podcast, is like, should podcast equipment become harder to obtain?
Absolutely.
And personally, I think absolutely. Honestly,
Yes.
I shouldn't have a podcast. I think that 95% of people who have podcasts shouldn't have podcasts. But that being said, I really do enjoy listening to podcasts. Actually, I hate listening to podcasts. I love watching podcasts. Like, I love a nice aesthetic set, of which I don't really have.
It's not bad.
But I do have my Christmas tree, which is really fun. I'm just like, I got myself up on the TV, so I don't know why I keep looking. It's kind of like,
I know, I do too. I can't stop looking at it, bro. Like, I just been looking at myself.
it's kind of hard to not look.
I know, me too.
I need to be looking at the cameras and my co-host.
Right there.
I'm a horrible podcaster. But you see people like with podcasts, and it's just like, some of them feel so fake.
I mean, dude, we're as fake as you can get.
It's like, you'll just see like a clip on TikTok of some random podcast of people that you've never seen in your life. It's like, oh yeah, the Alpha AG1, vitamins are the greatest thing ever. They took me from 450 pounds to 120 pounds in 3 days. Buy them at the link below. And it's like,
You're getting a
wait,
bag,
wait,
bro.
What?
Yeah, no.
Like, this is so clearly just an ad read. And like, not even a good ad read. Like, it's so obviously, like, you've never seen that product in your entire life, and now you're talking about how it's the greatest thing of all time. Which, I understand. That's ads. That's marketing. If some brand came to me and was like, "Hey, man, can you sell our product?" That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
If someone said, "Hey, man, sorry, there's a mug over here." If they're like, "Hey, we have a mug that we really want you to sell. Here's how it'd go." Just be like, "Yo," ask me like, "Yo, what's in your mug?"
Yeah, man, what's in your mug?
Yeah, man, this is I got this mug online. It's the greatest mug of all time. It keeps my drinks warm for 72 hours straight. 72 hours straight.
That's crazy.
It doesn't have a lid. It's just ceramic, but it's like a super new synthetic ceramic that has actually, it's not even legal in the United States, which is crazy. So there's that. But yeah, no, it's the greatest thing of all time.
That's crazy. It sounds like
It's only $19.99 in my link tree. You should go grab one.
Maybe I
Like,
will.
come on,
That sounds awesome.
But I digress. Oh, are you in a fantasy football league?
I am. I
Okay.
am.
What is the punishment for that league? And how are you doing in that league?
The punishment is 8 beers and a mile in 15 minutes, and I am in last place.
Oh no.
So, yeah, it's not ideal. So yeah, I got to get training, to be honest.
Dang. That's horrible.
Yep.
I could never. First of all, I don't even think I could run a mile in that time, much less partake in the beverages that need to be drank in that time.
You could run a 15-minute mile.
Are they going to be cold?
I hope not.
You don't know? Hopefully they're like one step above lukewarm.
Yeah, no, that would be ideal for sure.
Is there any chance for you to win?
Yeah, Saquon, Keenan Allen, and Justin Herbert need to go crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much my only chance.
Okay. So wait, this game is going on. Wow, this game actually just kicked off right now. Okay, so hopefully, by the time this comes out, the game will be over.
Yep.
But hopefully, Saquon went crazy.
Yeah, like 400 yards.
And Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen.
Yep. I'm screwed.
Yeah, dude, you're cooked. I'm sorry. Yeah, yep. You better get to training there, pal, because it looks like you're running. Because I don't see that happening. But who knows? Who knows? That is true. I'm hoping. Hopefully we get a miracle. Crazier things have happened. I know. I need to go for a run tomorrow, and just drink 8 beers. Okay. That being said, I think that is a wrap on the first ever episode of the Seeing Double podcast. Like I said earlier, tentative title. Let me know, you guys, if you think that there should be a different title. Because personally, I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it fits.
I do too.
I think we're here. I like it. I think that, anyways. But like I said, I think we're here. And, we might keep the title. We might not. But that being said, I think that was a very successful first episode. I had a lot of fun. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Time flew by. Like, imagine if I actually had more to talk about.
Right?
I could just sit here and talk forever. Like, it's been 34 minutes.
Little chatterbox.
Granted, I don't know if that's how long Final Cut's going to be. But I've been sitting here talking for 34 minutes.
That is very impressive.
That's impressive. So maybe, okay, now I understand how these podcasters go for like an hour. That's crazy. What else is crazy is that there's no sponsor for today's video. Which, granted, obviously it's the first episode. If you would like to sponsor the Seeing Double podcast, please reach out to...
Bro, how do you not know your email?
I don't remember my email.
What?
Yeah, guy, I know my email. I made like a new business email, which is like super preempted, by the way, because I have 72 followers on Instagram and like 1,000 followers on TikTok. So,
oh, dude, you're famous.
I just was like, hey, what if, just in case, So here's what we're gonna do. Just the email at the bottom of the screen here. If you want to sponsor an episode of the Seeing Double podcast with Eli Schaefer squared, simply email the email below, and we will do a lovely ad read similar to the one of the beautiful yellow mug.
Absolutely. Love that mug.
Okay. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. The Seeing Double podcast is out on, I don't really know what platforms yet. We're going to start with YouTube and Instagram clips and TikTok clips. Maybe it'll find its way to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Who knows? But that being said, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we will see you guys next week. You got anything to add to that?
I do not. That was a great episode. Had a good time. I'll see you guys next week.
Perfection. All right. See you guys. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
That was a dub, dude. That was such a dub.